For me, it's never been about lifting weights. It's about building better athletes and better people. Anybody can train hard, but not everybody trains with purpose. My goal is to help these athletes reach a level they didn't think was possible.
My name is Tucker Bachand. I'm the coordinator of sports performance here at Westfield State University. I train all of our varsity student athletes, all 18 of them, in our Woodward Fitness Center. Training our student athletes is what I wanted to do. We have some great student athletes, we have some great people around here, we have some great coaches and administrators that make my job a lot easier with me being our only full-time strength and conditioning coach. Battling 18 teams, the student athletes here make my job a lot easier with their energy and their attitudes and their efforts towards strength and conditioning and want to get better at their sport. My training philosophy is to get student athletes bigger, faster, and stronger to be able to compete at the Division III level. Not only that, it's to develop some type of confidence that transfers from here to playing their sport as well.
Coach Tucker creates a great culture in the weight room. One of the things about him is that he shows you that he cares about you, and he's very intentional about everything that he does. So it's hard for athletes not to do what he asks of you.
How do you want it? Let's go! Come on! Go away! Here we go! Yeah, go, dude! Punch on the chest! Come on! Only that blue!
I think Tucker does a great job of creating a fun environment that makes you strive to want to be better, want to get stronger, want to improve your performance, as well as be confident in yourself.
Tucker really creates a culture of community. We are all there supporting one another, not only learning how to do the moves, but also in order to do them, spotting each other, correcting each other to make sure we're performing the great form that he expects.
Every sport and every athlete inside that sport has different needs depending on their training history, depending on their injury history. So just meeting the athlete of where they're at, and developing a program from there.
Tucker does a really good job of setting his expectations early in your training and performance setting, and he really strives to make you want to be better.
My first impression of Tucker when I first started working with him, it was just like, I thought he was like every other strength coach, where he was just yelling all the time and really tough, and but once I got to know him and actually holding some conversations with him and getting to know him as a person, he showed me that he really cares about the athletes here.
Athletes' progress can be made in many different ways. It could be by sheer numbers. First thing is, when I first got here, I was the first ever strength coach, so the first thing we were looking at to improve numbers is just attendance. So we want to get more and more student athletes here as time went on. Now that every team is on board and every team's using this facility, now it's about moving the weights, jumping higher, running faster, and all that good stuff that transfers over to our sport.
Especially as a distance runner, the advice that has really stuck the most from Tucker has been the fact that I need to be a powerful athlete to be powerful on that running course or that field for any sports. He's really changed a lot of the equipment in the room to embody a powerhouse, to build athletes to be powerful so they can perform at a better rate.
To describe Coach Tucker in one word, I would probably say committed.
If I could describe Coach Tucker with one word, it would be real.
I would describe him as a supporter.
He's very committed to every single athlete that walks in his weight room. He is committed to setting programs as well as helping you become the best version of yourself.
I hope they continue to reach the standards that we have every single day that we're in the room. I think that's the biggest thing that we try and provide here is meeting that expectation every day. So wherever you go into the workforce, whatever job you go into, you're meeting that standard every single day of whatever they have set for them of the bar you need to reach. And we have that when you're walking through these doors every single day of you have to meet this standard. This is the minimum requirement for every single day. And I hope they take that into the real world when they have their jobs and they're adults.
At the end of the day, I want them to take what they've learned here into life beyond sports. We're not just building athletes, we're building something that lasts.
Okay, let's go. Hey, wait.